Got it.
When to go? If we send the power to Miss McDevitt, what happens to the veil?
They go dark and we're screwed. And then I gotta deal with some pissy ass people. Shut off the steam. Yeah, shut it off. Give me. Yeah, okay, we got that. Let's head back up to that second floor. We'll go through this locked bitch. Before I blow myself up. Oh, he lost his head. What's locked over here? Take from that robot one there. No, he's coming down.
Okay, here we go. Down they go.
You'd say dead, dead. Dead, dead. Good night. Scream. Turn this on.
I'm not sure what the ride is. Alls I know is the decision's final.
Unbar this. Ta-da, door is opened. Unbar that. And open this. Gotta head towards the front. So I'm gonna open this, take this, this. Logic module, because take all that with me. And then I can come up here.
Once we do this, there's no going back. Excuse me, ma'am. Look,
What?
I know you want your power regulator and all, but I just gotta ask you. Do you understand what you're about to do?
I wouldn't mind hearing your opinion.
Power. I think it would be cool. I'm sorry. That just sort of came out all at once. Edgewater's hurting. We've been losing workers year after year, and corporate hardly ever sends replacements. There's barely enough Saltuna to fill our bellies anymore. But the town's got some good people in it. Decent, hard-working folk just living their lives the only way they know how. They don't deserve to be punished. Sorry, I didn't mean to babble on like that. I felt like I had to say something.
No, it's okay. I'm glad you did.
I mean, wow. Thanks. No one's ever told me those words in that order.
Redirect power. Are you sure you want? This is irreversible. Continue. So we're going to redirect power to Edgewater. Exit. She's gonna be so mad at me. Convince the deserters to return. After the power is off, you should have an easier time convincing them to move back. So we'll try that. Go out the side door instead of going out the front. Okay, so I've got to go attempt to convince her to go back. I either go talk to her first or I go talk to Reed first. But I want to talk to her first. Y'all are mad at me, aren't you? Hey, Thomas.
Everybody keeps staring at me. It's not my fault the power's dead.
Oh, today's your lucky
No
day.
kidding. Really? Well, which one?
Here's 2.
Ain't that just ironical? If I'd worked a little longer back at the cannery, I might have found this myself. 2 whole data pads? Be still my beating heart. Oh, almost forgot your payment.
Hold on, I got the last one.
Don't keep me in suspense.
The elusive part 3. Someone stashed
geothermal
away.
plant? Now that is just incredible. You really went exploring down there?
Yes, I
Adelaide
did.
always told us it was swarming with hostile mechanicals. That's a
They're
complete
dead.
set. All 3 parts. I'm gonna be the greatest engineer Halcyon's ever seen. Aside from you, Ms. Parvati, I swear, I'll do you proud.
I'm glad we could help, Thomas.
I've been saving something for you. Just a little contraption I found. Should fit right into your outfit.
Okay, gonna find a very pissed off old woman.
That's
Oh,
the thing about growing up.
mad.
Your eyes start to fail. Elsewise, I would have seen you for the snake that you are, chopped you into pieces and roasted you on a spit. This is all you're doing. Cutting off my power, killing off my garden. Without refrigeration, my food will spoil, and my flock will starve. I want to ask you this in private, away from the eyes of my flock, so they do not see me lose my temper. Tell me, why did you do it? You killed my garden, destroyed my community, sentenced my flock to a lifetime of slavery in Edgewater for a power regulator. Well, shit, I wish it was personal. Go talk to Grace and Thomas. Look them in the eye and tell them their life here is over, and the only thing left to do is go back to Edgewater. This is now your responsibility.
No, it's
You
yours.
tell Reed Thompson that I will never return to Edgewater. I would rather die among my flowers than live under his management. You offering to cross Reed off, huh? This some sort of twisted reparation for what you've done? Or are you just looking for a chance to sow some chaos? Kill Reed if you must, or talk him into leaving if you can. He and I are not sharing the same four walls together.
All this anger came from somewhere. Oh.
Tell Reed that I can make his people healthy again. I can end their plague. Start a new garden right in the cannery. 3 square meals for every man and woman in Edgewater. Tell him how I've made the Vale bloom again. The soil has whispered its secrets to me, and I alone know how to breathe life back into the earth. The secret is human corpses. I've been
What?
grinding them up in my fertilizer for years. Marauder, worker, don't matter much to me. The human body is rich with nutrients.
That's nasty.
Edgewater Cemetery's got corpses aplenty. Enough for a generation's worth of crops.
Okay.
My son worked in that cannery. When the plague started coming, he was one of the first to fall sick. We had a store of medicine locked away, but Reed refused to treat him. Said my boy didn't deserve treatment. Said the medicine would have been wasted on him. So I buried my boy in the cemetery, gathered my belongings, and left. That's as much of the story as you need to hear.
Can I get this ball while I'm in here? Damn, I still don't have enough. Okay, so what if I'm gonna convince the deserters to return?
Food's bound to spoil it.
Hold on, what else? Optional.
This rate.
Okay, so let me go do that first. Do. Let me go talk to him first, and then I'll go talk to them. And see if they'll go back if he's not there. If they'll go back if she's there. I'm gonna go over here. No. No, I guess not. Talk.
This is a fine day, friend. Power flows through our town like a cool stream of water. I trust Adelaide's people have seen their way to reason. So, when can I expect them back at their posts?
You won't.
Then we are at an impasse. Stewardship over this town has been entrusted to me by Spacer's choice. I am not perfect, I have made my share of mistakes, but I have done my best for this town.
Oh, no, you haven't.
I am a Spacer's Choice man. My father was a Spacer's Choice man. Edgewater may not look like much to some buttoned-up freelancer, but it is my home. I don't believe you. Plague's a reality of life. Best treatment is a good work ethic.
This town. Let's do
The
that
very
one.
notion is just grotesque. A raw vegetable? Why don't you just ask me to go chew the bark off of a tree? We are a Spacer's Choice Saltuna cannery. We eat saltuna here, and only saltuna.
You are pretty full of it.
I don't understand. You say Adelaide's growing her own food, but that should not be possible. The soil's gone sour. Company said as much. Our own botanists couldn't grow decent crops for us, so the company got rid of them and shut down the greenhouse. You'll excuse me for being skeptical. How exactly is Adelaide growing crops in barren soil?
She's growing her crops with a special fertilizer.
And when you say special fertilizer, you mean what exactly?
Come on, you're really gonna make me say it.